bunch of other stuff that I kind of want to do. Like, so I got Disney Plus, which is cool.
Yeah.
So for background stuff.
So Andrew's here.
I really want to watch Mandalorian, which is the premier Star Wars show on it, which everyone has been raving about.
Apparently, there's some sort of
Baby Yoda.
Okay, it's not a Baby Yoda.
It's a baby of Yoda's species.
Yes. Okay.
Every Yoda species is a Yoda now
But
because
then
we don't know what a
also
species
came
is.
out was Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which is a really good game on PS4. That will probably be the next one I go to after Pokémon.
Yeah, I've got like a lineup of games that I need to get through. Medieval is actually really, really fun, but it's also really hard because since it's a remake of like an old game.
What?
I didn't realize it until I saw it in HD.
What?
You can't tell in Go. Aunt Pheasant is wearing like one of those peasant like tops, like from medieval times.
That's funny.
When he zoomed in closer, it had like a textured, like, not chain exactly, but like...
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm peasant, pheasant. Oh, that's so good.
All the puns!
Yeah, so... Yeah, what was I was gonna say something. I'm just gonna catch stuff. Maybe do a raid or two.
Yeah, we'll wander around the,
That guy is
wild
so
area.
good. I've got the
Toxtricity?
yellow version.
Toxtricity's good.
So does she.
Yeah, I got the sharp version too.
The amped form?
Yes,
Yeah.
amped and unamped or low amp.
Low...
I think it's high amp and low amp.
No, I don't want to give him a
Either way.
nickname.
Did
I'm gonna
you
have
get
to
the
start...
punk rock ability for him, though?
Yes,
On him? Okay.
I did.
Yeah, it's funny
I
because...
thought that was guaranteed because...
Oh, it could be. Because I think he's got two as...
there's a walk fight there.
I don't care enough.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's not actually, because he's got punk rock, and then he's got another form called plus and minus, depending on which form he is, and it lets him heal or something based on...
Punk rock's nice because I do have,
Like, some of his top attacks are all sounded, like he gets a stat-changing thing as his last attack he gets through leveling, but all three before that are all technically sound-based.
I love when, like Toxtricity's little victory dance is, like, doing an air guitar.
Yeah,
but it's on his neck.
Yeah, and,
Because his neck is a strumming.
and Cinderace's is kind of, like, down on his knees with his hands up in the air. And so, so, like, Matt just did a duel battle. The final gym boss is duel battles. And two of them were just, like, fucking rocking out.
I will buy up to like 100 balls at a time of Ultra Balls so that I can just throw things at it.
But there's an interesting thing I learned. One of the things you can do in that game is you can do a gym challenge.
Yep.
Which is you face a selection of the previous gym
Oh, really?
challengers with new teams at high level, and then you face them back to back. So you get one team of your own versus all in a row of them.
That's really cool.
And then there's a selection of prizes that you can get.
Depending on how well you
The
do.
first prize you always get is one of the things that you can throw into a den to create a raid.
Yep.
Like the wishing star, I think it is.
Yeah.
But I was just one of the other prizes you can get is 100 Pokeballs.
Why?
Like normal Pokeballs.
Normal Pokeballs, but 100 of them.
Those would immediately be flogged for cash.
I don't know. I use regular ones. Like when I'm doing like a 1-star or 2-star like raid, if it's something I don't really care about or I've caught 1,000 of.
Yes.
We actually found something out. We at first thought that raids were guaranteed catches. They are not.
No.
And if they break out, you do not get another chance.
I lost.
Oh, I pressed the wrong fucking button.
So.
Did Rupert not evolve?
Yeah, because I pressed the wrong button. I pressed B to
So
stop
the very
recording.
first. Is it Scolipede? It's the fire.
Sizzlepede.
Sizzlepede.
Yeah. Sizzlepede. The very first Gigamax version of him that I saw, I didn't catch. I was pissed off, but I caught another one. And there was the Gigamax Butterfree I saw.
That is pretty cool.
Which is
That's
really
got
nice,
gigantic
but I lost
wings.
it.
I don't know if we caught that. I think we didn't because we didn't realize.
I think you didn't.
Yeah.
So now I
we'd
just use
never
Ultra
looked-
Balls all the time for them.
Yeah.
We had never had one vanish, so we didn't think it was possible to get.
I think it's pretty good chances, but there is a chance that they.
So we were using like normal Pokeballs.
Oh, so.
And then the first time that it failed, we're like, nope, Ultra Balls all the way.
So 2 places to check, or if it's just you haven't got them before.
Okay.
In the wilds, there are 2 places that you can go, and it's guaranteed fossils.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Where?
cool.
So you have to go into the, the dusty plains with the trees with no leaves.
Yep, I'm close by there, I believe.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, there you are.
So if you go, so if you go over
in there
and find that giant, it looks like a bridge, like a giant rock.
That one?
Yeah, so there's 2 rocks under it. I'm not sure which one.
Oh, feck.
There's 2 rocks under it, and you check around them for a star, and there should be one.
Okay, I think I may have gotten that then.
And then there's, just a little further over, there's 2 rocks sort of in the middle of...
Sorry. The Dusty Bowl?
Just in the Dusty Bowl, and I think it's the one that's furthest north. So it's either that rock there, or the rock just to the left. Let's try. So check, I can't remember which one it is, but if you scour it, you know it. And then, so if you go down to the left, that way, and then I think it is, if you go to the left here, that rock.
That rock there?
Yeah. It's either that one or there's one.
There you go.
That's a nice bird.
Nice.
And then, the only other way to get them now, those might regen, I don't know, they've not done it for me. The only other way is the Digger Bros.
I've found...
The Digger Bros. You
I
spend 500 watts, one has a better loot table, like better chances to get rarer stuff, but he's got no stamina, so he only does like 1 or 2 and then he gives up. But the other guy has technically a slightly worse table, but he can go for a lot longer. Some have gotten a bunch of 60 things from him.
Wow. Okay, where are they?
They're
right next to the breeding.
Yeah.
The breeding hut in the wildlands. Or breeding. What is
Center?
No, what is the name of that? The breeding facility?
Daycare. Yeah.
I know there's a word for it.
We call them breeding centers. Nobody puts them there as daycare.
The fuck center.
What we can do, because
now we can trade them.
Yeah, now I've got my fossils and.
Because I only need 2 of one of them. So I've got 3 of the other one.
I only have Arctozolt. That's all I have. So this lady is...
I have 2 of each of the ones I can get, but I haven't made anything with them yet.
So this lady is creating new Pokemon.
Yes. Completely.
Because she's fusing Pokemon together, or parts together.
Yeah, she's...
And as you can tell, I have lots of...
fusing creepy skeletons, and yeah.
I'm gonna try for this Flygon. Though I can't paralyze it. Fuck.
Toxicity? Oh, right, he doesn't paralyze.
Yeah.
Oh, does he not have?
No, we tried...
I tried during the gym battle.
He wouldn't paralyze. You can give it a go again.
No effect, it literally says it on the thing.
Oh, because Flygon's brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh!
Oh, but he might injure
No, he won't injure himself. Ground doesn't affect Sandstorm.
Yeah.
He'll injure you.
That's completely fine.
I love the dedicated Pokeball button.
Yes.
I find that fantastic.
They've had that for a few games now. I think.
Well, I think it used to be that
nice.
on your second screen
you could just it was like last item used.
Yeah,
it was last item used, and you could use it again.
Yeah.
In the.
What's those guys? I don't have Flapple.
No, you can't have Flapple. Flapple's a sword.
No, I know, I get the other one, but honestly, I'm kind of as cool as he looks. Kind of disappointed in Corviknight.
Really?
Really?
He looked really cool. His move pool is kind of shit.
Is it?
Like he's got Brave Bird, so for flying he's great. But his metal attacks, all he's got is Steel Wing, and it's
got that, yeah.
Okay, but it's not. It's nothing to write home about.
I mean, you could give him TMs and TRs.
That's still the best you could write is Steel Beam. Yeah. But that's the only problem is that his move pool is just not super great. So he's he's okay. He's great. Like for.
I'm still trying to. Well, A, get a Dreeple.
Yeah.
And B,
Dreepy, you mean?
Dreepy.
Dreepy, yes.
He is Lake of Outrage.
Yeah, but he's only there during 3 weather conditions.
Thunderstorms and fog, I guess.
And we've only been at this for 1 day, and as far as I can tell, weather only changes once per day.
Fog is endgame as well, currently.
Oh,
fog only happens.
Yeah. I've never seen fog, so that tracks.
I did hear that it was.
And wherever Droopy is the same place that you can catch Dittos as well.
Yes.
And they both have very, very tiny spawn changes.
Well, a Ditto is apparently like a 15% spawn chance or something, whereas a Dreepy is a 1 or a 2%. I don't think I can paralyze this guy either. Yeah.
Also, in that same place, depending on the weather, you get 1 EV evolution.
Oh, cool.
And depending on what weather it is what one you get. So, like, if it's raining, you get a Vaporeon. If it's sunny, you get a Flareon.
Fuck!
Does that work for the other thing? I wonder if that works for the other things that need zones. Charjabug needs to be in the old game. Needs to be in the magnetic area.
I think it's a Thunderstone now.
To a Vicable.
Charjabug is now
Thunderstone.
Chargeable to Vicavolt.
He's a Thunderstone.
No.
Because that was you had to go to the power plant, or
yeah.
was a reason
Vicavolt is the final one.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes. Okay. I thought Charjabug was the base.
No, Charjabug's the little. It's Grubble.
Grubble.
Grubbin.
Grubbin.
Then Charjabug.
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
Yeah. All of the location-based ones they replaced with stones, but the friendship-based ones are still there. So you still.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I saw that with.
Which makes me so angry because there's this circle of spires, and each one has an evolution stone behind it, and so there's like fire, water, lightning, grass, and then there's also a moonstone and a dawnstone and a moonstone there, and that pisses me off because I really, really want Umbreon and Espeon to evolve with the stones.
Yeah, I realized that too in my disappointment when I caught a couple Riolas, and I realized that you have to max friendship.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Riolu.
I caught them out here somewhere.
What I'm wondering about is I have no idea how to get a Sylveon. Because friendship is not love, and I don't know how to get love.
It's no, they changed it. It's friendship now. Okay. It's just friendship, and it was
But how do you make sure it's a Sylveon then? Because one's day and one's night. It's the third option.
I remember I looked it up when you were asking about it last week, and when we were just talking. We were talking about Umbreon and.
Yeah. Well, like I didn't care about Sylveon at the time but there's so few.
An Eevee with a fairy move, and
right. Okay.
Because the other two, we wouldn't want fairy moves on them anyway, or at least until after they evolve.
Yeah.
Eevee can get Baby Doll Eyes, so.
Yeah.
And there's another one, I think.
I haven't started the Eevee farming yet. It's gonna happen, but Matt thinks I'm crazy, but every Eevee needs to be in a correct ball. Yeah. So, like, a Vaporeon needs to be in a net ball. No.
Net ball.
Dive ball is Glaceon because it looks all icy. Flareon's timer ball. So yeah, like I don't have access to all the balls yet, and also I will need to catch or breed Eevees in the correct balls before I can evolve them all. And this is not the most pedantic I have ever been with Eevees in...
sure it isn't. Where's the Digger Bros?
Behind you.
They're standing right outside the...
They're like to the right.
Oh. They're right there.
No, they're like to the right.
That was him.
I need to check this guy first because his stuff changes, and I'm looking for TR, whatever it is that gives me...
Aura's here. It's Lucario's signature.
Oh. I need...
They'll appear right straight ahead, basically.
Ah, there.
So dude on the left has rarer but less items. Dude on the right has a chance to give you more items, but they're technically the odds are worse.
Yeah,
but they both have basically the same pool of items.
Oh really? I thought that I'd heard that only the left guy could do fossils and evolution stones.
They're on both. On Cerebi, they have them on both, but I think the odds are better on one guy than they are.
It could be.
Dig for me.
Yeah, gotta save the game. But sometimes this guy's also shafting me and only giving me one item, so I don't know.
Bingo, it's a rare bone. Yes. So is this only... Is it 500 per item he gives me?
No,
or?
it's just 500, and then he keeps going until he gets nothing.
to dig, and then,
And he'll just keep going.
Cool.
Oh, I guess you can get stones.
Fossilized dino.
Yeah.
Metal coat. Star piece.
And you'll learn to...
Dude, what do the rare bones do?
They're just money.
They're just cash. Which is annoying, because that's where your fossils go as well, so I had to star mine to make sure I didn't sell them. And then eventually you'll hear...
What's a float stone?
Float stone makes you immune to ground attacks, I believe.
Yeah, and entry hazards, I believe.
Yeah,
Which
it's something like that.
I'm looking for Stealth Rocks, which is entry hazard.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that TR. Because I want it on one of my Pokemon.
Oh, there you're done.
Yeah, there'll be a... You'll tell you're done because there'll be a sharper
Yeah, I heard
hit
it.
with the shovel.
Let's check this guy out, why not? Not like I use these watts for anything else other than the occasional TR.
So, I spent a lot in here, and I've gotten a couple.
Okay.
So I got one of the forms from the other game, but I need the other part.
I actually didn't think you could get them.
Yeah, I didn't think so at first, and then a couple of sites were like, yeah, you can totally get them. And I was like, can you really know?
Hey, Pedal Bear.
Yeah, so if you swim across here,
Yeah.
there's a Galade hanging
What's that
out.
thing?
That's a
Oh,
Galade.
okay.
That.
It's a Quillfish.
Yeah.
Which I believe I need.
Yeah, if you go across that little island, there's a Galade there. And I've never seen a Ralts or a Curlia in this game.
Well, there's gotta be one.
Not necessarily.
I fought a Curly in a raid battle. It's the only time I've seen one. I've never seen a Ralt, and then I fought a Gardevoir. One of the trainers had.
Yeah, someone has Gardevoir. There's a Galade right there.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here...
Save the game.
Yes.
So...
I fucked up.
Earlier on, we found a place where there was another little island, and it just had an Obstagoon sitting on it. And Matt fought the Obstagoon, and accidentally killed it, and it didn't come back.
So we're not sure if they come back at all?
They do, but the ones that wander around in the middle, it's just like, there's a list of like 5 or 6, and it can be any of them, and some have...
No, like, this one's got a set spot every single time I've been here. This has been a Galade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a Dreadnought as well. It's
like, there's Snorlax is always at the other side of that bridge.
No, no, they're all on the islands that you swim to.
Oh, those
They're all specific things. Like, there was a Dreadnought on a little island, there's an Obstagoon up in a place that you have to swim to,
and
then,
these are
this Galade.
Both of those, the Dreadnought and the Obstagoon, are right outside of, on a lake just outside of
Route 2,
Route 2 by the professor's house.
And it's the same thing for the Eevee.
Oh, those. I thought you were talking about the Wildlands.
No.
It's like, I'm pretty sure this guy will probably eventually respawn. Like, the Snorlax came back, the one that's at the end of the bridge.
I've never fought that Snorlax, though.
I just wanted to catch one.
I thought it was just a random one.
I mean, it is, but I think there's like I said, I think there's a list of like, it can be X, Y, or Z. X has a 50% chance of being there. Y has 30%, and the last one has a 20%. You know, like.
I think your Obstagoon will probably eventually come back, but I mean, who knows how long it's gonna take.
Yeah.
Like coming down the hill from the first city, there's always a Trubbish I find spawning there.
I've never seen a Trubbish.
I've seen a Trubbish.
I see a Trubbish and then a live card.
We did notice that in the field that I had Trubbishes, you didn't find Trubbishes, so Trubbish might be one of
it could be.
the shield onlys.
Yeah.
That's
a level 62. He's my highest Pokemon right now.
Yeah, because when I got there, I couldn't catch that high, so I ran away.
And I can catch anything now.
Give your Pokemon steroids.
Yeah.
That's what I do, and she thinks it's cheating.
I don't think it's cheating, it's just...
You said you literally said it was cheating.
I love it because it lets me have a much deeper pool of Pokemon for gyms. Because I can just have instead of having to be like, I gotta go level this asshole for...
I don't know, I'm used to the old games where if you leveled up a Pokemon with rare candy, that Pokemon sucked. So my brain still has that mentality. I don't know if it's true anymore.
Yeah, currently I have 4 or 5
I don't
Pokemon.
know how rare candy works. Because I know the other ones just count as XP.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was the thing, is with rare candies, if you just leveled it up without battling, you don't get any points to the stats. But I don't know if that is a system that still works in this game.
Well, I know you won't get...
But there's also, you can train them, if you send them on jobs, there's these 6 jobs that are for each stat, and those always will just buff your stats.
Right, for the effort value, the EVs or whatever.
I think it is evolved, isn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if this is an evolved Pokemon or if it evolves.
Sorry, did you say unlimited EVs?
No, EVs, effort values, are the ones you get from fighting certain types of Pokemon. Will give certain types of EVs.
You need to get your IVs and EVs, and you need to get EVs, your IVs, and
so,
your
like,
EVs.
Because to technically train...
Because
if you're playing, like...
IVs and EVs.
If you're playing, like, PvP, like, if you're playing, like, against other people, you want
good
certain IV, like, you want the attack stat or the speed stat boosted. So that means you have to take that Pokemon and fight specific other Pokemon.
Yeah, that was always a little too much work for me. I went...
I also don't fight against other people often.
I went into Natures, and I went into... starting IVs.
Well, Nature's is somewhat easier in this game because there's nature candy in this game.
Oh, is there?
Really?
It's BP, so you have to do the battle tower thing at the end.
Battle points.
Battle points, but you can get... It doesn't change the actual nature
But it's got fucking Leech Seed on me.
I know.
So it keeps freaking healing.
So it doesn't change the actual nature. So, like, for instance, this guy Toxicity won't change his form if you give it to him, but the stats that are affected do change to whichever nature you give it. So you can essentially tailor, instead of having to breed endlessly. Also, they changed how egg moves work as well.
Oh, really?
In this. Before, you had to have one of the parents had the move that you want to pass down to the egg. Now, you can get it onto the species that you want, and say you've bred a perfect Pokemon, but it didn't have the egg move.
Yeah,
as long as you get it onto an identical species, evolutions don't count. So the exact same species with the egg move, put them both in the... Put an empty spot on the one you want to keep, put them both in the breeding center, and then after a little while, when you take them out, the one will have the egg move.
Hey, Garwood.
So you can just... It doesn't go to egg. You don't have to send it to an egg. You just have to get it onto the breeder Pokemon you want, and then you can give it to whichever Pokemon.
How do you get an empty spot?
Move Forgetter. The move reminder can also make you forget a move.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Do you know what matters about what the Pokemon remembers?
That I have no idea.
Like,
I honestly don't know.
The other thing I found is I started camping because
they love you.
I found this camp that had all the Eevees.
Okay.
So I spent a little while playing with all my Eevees, and one of them that I was playing with was the they're all somebody else's Eevees, but one of them was my Leafeon, which is mine. And so, like, every now and then when I throw my Leafeon into battle, it'll be like, you know, like, go Leafeon, and then it says Leafeon is thinking of camping. And I'm like, is that good or bad? Is he, like, distracted, or is he, like, motivated?
In X and Y and Sun and Moon, when your Pokemon loved you, they had, essentially, perks that they weren't listed anywhere, but, like, say you're going to hit with a super effective move that would KO it, it would say something like, your Pokemon hung on with one thing left because he loves you or something like that. Or,
it held out for you or something like that.
Yeah, like there was something where it would have an extra thing, or it would resist an attack.
It would essentially have that ability that makes it
sturdy. It could resist an effect or shake off an effect. And
sturdy, or whatever that band is that you can put on it to an item you can give it to make sure.
Focus.
So I know in camp, the more curries you cook, the better, the more toys you get. As well.
I have never camped.
Really?
There's just a bunch of different balls that.
Okay, that's cool. Stuff. I actually, I did enjoy throwing the Pokeball and having my little Eevee guys run it back to me. It was pretty cute. I only had two toys. I had the little like feather on a stick, and then one ball, which took me a little while to figure out how to throw. You have to like press and hold, and then you tilt the camera back and let go, and it throws it up and out.
Out of levels. So, this episode has been a lot more educational than every other episode that we've had. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, somebody who's, like, been digging into how stuff works, yeah.
And I watch YouTube videos, so.
Yeah, but we don't. That's the thing.
Yeah, we've sort of been
looking up certain things.
Looking up specific things that we were looking for, but also trying to avoid stuff. So, like, we had never heard of the Dreepy until the Dreepy showed up, and then I was like, that is the cutest thing ever, what is this? So there's probably still Pokemon that we haven't seen and don't know anything about.
Oh, right, you just tell me not to. Cross the bridge. Alright. I'm gonna go check on what these people up here might have for my...
Actually, that's just to get that, because there was a Trubbish just around here somewhere.
He just caught something or other, though. The big Trubbish.
Yeah. I did catch a Gobodor.
Trubbish.
Does Trubbish immediately evolve into Gobodor, or does it...
I don't know.
Either.
He's good too, but still.
Yeah.
Big horse.
I'm using only new Pokemon in this.
I am too, except I'm a couple gens behind, so that guy's new to me.
Close combat, yes!
He's pretty good.
I've been wanting that for my my Hopscorch for a while.
It's a pretty good one.
But
I'm using double.
Yeah, and I've realized how terrible it is.
How are you biking up those stairs?
How are you not?
They're like the steepest stairs in existence.
Is that where I am right now?
Yes.
I thought I was in Hammerlock.
No, Hammerlock's got way more annoying music. I hate it. It's so annoying. If I'm like watching something on YouTube while it's playing in the background.
Is that the Bagpipe City?
No, it's the...
No, that's just everywhere.
That's sort of the Galar region thing. It's the hoity-toity... like I said to
copyright
the other day, like imagine like it's 17th century chamber music. Like,
I'll have to check that out and just send it to Andrew every other day then.
It's just I go in, I make a point to stay in one of the shops instead.
Alright, we're gonna steal his phone and we'll set that as his ringtone.
No, we'll set it as what I used to have.
My phone is on silent all the time, so
I'll set it as what my ringtone used to be.
Well, do you have an iPhone? We can set vibration patterns.
Technically, the only time my phone makes is the alarm in the mornings. I'm at work all the time, so can't have my phone making noise.
Let's see what's over here.
Pedo bears. Oh, hey.
Also, those things.
No, it was all pedo bears.
Trussels.
There we go.
Crap. Well, I mean, I do need a pedo bear.
It must have been different weather when I was here, because, like, literally, it was all pedo bears.
And his name's even Beware. Beware of him.
Animal.
But it's telling you to beware of him. I won't need to do like most of what I did in the previous games.
What's that mean?
in Sun and Moon, what I did was I went to an end game area with my legendary Pokemon, and had the really low level Pokemon that I wanted to level up, and just had had them in my party, and had the EXP share on, which no longer exists, which is awesome. And I would just fight and like one-hit KO all these in-game things because my legendary had gone up to level 100 by that point. And then I would just level up things and then Wonder Trade them away when I was done. And that's how I completed the Pokedex.
I hope it can give you earbuds to control the sound volume.
It does? Oh yeah, it did.
There's a character who gives you
yeah.
earbuds, and then it lets you change the music volume, sound effect volume.
When did they give us
Pokemon
that?
Cry.
Really early on.
Motostoke.
It was so,
because it should have been something you had from the beginning.
No, it was really early on. You commented on it when they gave it to you.
Okay. Well,
So
yeah,
probably
because I thought it was something that we should have just had normally.
Just in your position high enough level, but because otherwise you get bodied by this guy. He's crowned, and he eats toxicities for breakfast.
Let's try Boom Burst and see if he survives.
Actually, that'll work.
He's not.
He does not. Alright, I already have his...
Because otherwise, you're poison electricity, which ground hard counters, so it's 4 times effective against you. If you earthquake, you are done.
I'm an earthquake all you motherfuckers. Just how it should be.
I like how your bike sparkles.
Haxorus! I love Haxorus.
So go catch it.
Plan to. I need to heal first.
Oscar. I love that you can build your menu.
You can put it the way you want.
Yeah.
Move those around. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna bike straight into you. Axis is awesome. If I wasn't using only new Pokemon, I would absolutely have him on my team.
New to me.
I do have an Axu already though, so fuck.
Oh.
Well, shit.
Kind of powerful.
Yeah, well, he's level 60.
Okay,
yeah. What's good to dragon?
Ice.
Fairy.
Fairy.
I thought Fairy was the only thing good.
Fairy's hard counter, because Dragon can affect Fairy, I don't believe anymore. Ice is...
I love this! This is like my favorite thing. It's not... Oh, and it burned it. That'll make it slightly easier to catch, I think.
As long as he doesn't die.
One-hit KO all my things? Yeah.
No, because his burn will make him take damage.
Yeah. I am, however, going to just Flame Charge him for the next turn. And then... his burn. He'll Outrage me.
Okay, so if your Dragon takes 2 times from Ice, Dragon, and Fairy.
And now he's confused because he used Outrage too many times. Though I think he had to use Outrage. I'm curious as to when we get the Ultra Ball.
Master Ball.
Master Ball, yeah, sorry. I'm curious as to when we
I'm curious when we get... It's right there.
I'm curious as to when we get the Master Ball because we haven't got it yet.
Little thing that I liked.
You'll get it once you become a
the
champion.
later trainers that have more powerful Pokemon
You actually-
are not using regular Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
They use like Ultra Balls.
Binnacle just leveled up like 4 times.
Yeah. Binacle, because it has 2 heads.
Sure.
You know what? Any of the Pokemon I'm just leveling up to evolve, I never teach them new moves. It's like, no, I'm not wasting the time.
Well, it's actually not that big a deal anymore since you can just go to the, any Pokemon or Poke Center
It
and
wasn't
just
you have
get
to fly to
whatever.
a specific town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually you get the Master Ball like halfway through your journey.
Towards the end, usually.
Like-
Usually before you face the
Like last 2
legendary.
generators.
That's usually the idea is that you would then use the
Yeah.
Master Ball on the legendary. Unless you're playing X and Y and you don't, because later on you'll catch Mewtwo and you want
Yeah.
him in the Master Ball.
Yeah. Because Mewtwo just goes in the Master Ball.
Well, otherwise it's maybe he has to catch.
Yeah, Zygarde was apparently a lot easier to catch than him. Though I don't think I ever caught Zygarde.
Basically, any Pokemon that is just standing there and waiting for me to catch it, I'm not going to use a Master Ball on. I use Master Balls on things like fucking Entei, who are running around the goddamn world.
Yeah. See, I just want to explore all the water parts in this place. So.
There's not a huge ton of them.
Huge ton? What about a small ton?
It's a short ton. There's a long ton.
What?
There's the UK ton.
And there's the shit ton?
And the fuck ton.
And the bitch ton?
And the crap ton. There's lots of tons.
That's all that part. I can get one of those either. Are you okay? Still need you.
Yeah, I caught the big ones and...
Jellicent. I already have this. Goodbye.
Yeah, I think...
I probably have the blue one.
Yeah.
But it's Dex already regardless. What is that? It's a Whiscash. Which if I don't kill instantly, with a Nuzzle, means I don't need to do a...
Character from The Simpsons or Futurama.
It doesn't affect it?
It must be rock.
It's brown.
It's a groundwater?
There's a lot of groundwaters.
Because they're like mudfish.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there are a lot of groundwater Pokemon.
Okay.
I call them assholes.
Yeah, I was
Size
just...
of a toad.
Yeah.
Like they're 4 times weak.
Mudkip.
They're 4 times weak to grass, but I mean, lightning is my go-to.
Yeah, I will just level up my Barbo. Sure, I'm
They're
fine with that.
really strong, actually, water or ground types, because they got access to a lot of really good moves that are effective against the
Hey,
wide
there's a
variety.
ghost there. make cute noises. Lapras! First time I came out into the wild area, I was wandering along the edge of one of the lakes and there was a Lapras in the water, and I was like, come here, I want you!
Yeah, but even if it comes to the edge, you can't encounter it.
Yeah.
Did you not?
No,
We've tried.
we called over one time, and it was just like sitting right there, and you're like nose to nose with it, and it still won't start the encounter.
You guys want to do some raids, or? Sorry?
Yeah, I think it might.
Ho ho ho! Totally almost killed that Lapras.
Yeah, you did.
You're electric. What do you expect?
Well, the nuzzle didn't do a lot, so I was like, okay, discharge will do a little bit more and won't kill it, and then it almost killed it. I don't know at what level Binacle evolves. Encyclopedia of Pokemon, you know.
Hmm?
Binacle, when it evolves. Oh, just the cartridge.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Don't lose.
What case you got there? Oh, that's awesome.
Zelda one.
I meant, yeah, that one. That's awesome. If there were more Pokemon games for this thing, I might actually.
Oh, is it actually like a?
It's a Pokédex.
Pokédex?
Well, it holds the.
Oh, cool. I just it was like a little red thing is all I saw of it. Yeah, that's neat.
16. Not bad. There's only 12. Which is basically all the games I have.
Mine's.
Barbs into Barbacle at level 39.
Oh, nice. What level?
39. So I've got 13 more levels to level this thing. If you want to get yours, we can jump in. I think I just killed that Goldian.
Yes. I don't know what I was doing. It's kind of riding
Fished
around
up something brilliant? Sure, why not? 3 pearls. Yeah, it's worth 100 or whatever it was.
Calapras.
No! I've got one here. Ooh, a Ferrothorn, and it's level 4. You guys want to do a Ferrothorn? Ferrothorn?
How does local work?
You just press Y on your...
Yeah. Then press, and then it should pop up saying that there's a raid. If there is not,
Yeah, press X to load new stamps. And then you just pick Pokemon.
Grass, steel.
yeah. So fire is gonna be.
Do I just start a challenge?
Yeah, click start a challenge.
Yeah, start challenge,
Okay.
and then you pick a Pokemon.
And then you'll pop in, and you can choose what Pokemon you use. 2 Cinderaces and an Arcanine.
Actually, I'm going to... Oh, I won't get it now, so...
What?
I was gonna pick Ready to Battle.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, Andrew, just click.
I was going to bring in my Let's Go Eevee, so that we could see the Mega Floof. But usually you're the one.
Sandyscorch!
Usually you're the one who gets the.
Yeah.
Yeah, because person who starts it gets first pick, second person in gets the second, will be the next up, and the third.
Which we may actually be in here for a little bit, considering it's a level 4.
Level 4 or level 3?
It was a level 4. And we're definitely going to have to, we're definitely going to have to fight through at least one level of shield. Really? A wishy-washy? Against a grass type? You idiots. Especially when they bring in a freaking magic herb,
Hey,
though.
don't say idiots. There's only one idiot this time.
So, yeah, fair enough. So, here's a question, Andrew. I have 2 max flares.
They both do the same thing.
They both do the same amount of damage and everything?
I think it specifically all the max moves do 140 power and either physical or special.
Okay.
Either attack or special attack, and I think it just goes off whichever attack you have high. That Pokemon is higher. I don't know specifically, but they're all listed as 140 Attack 140 slash 140 spec.
Okay.
So that's my assumption, at least, is it just picks.
Okay.
I like how your little icon for your Cinderace gets huge too.
That's a lot of damage. Good.
But there's certain breakpoints I've noticed.
You
can never do more than half.
Yeah.
Without it hits half and then it stops and then it gets its
shield.
And I think on higher ones it stops at earlier points.
At level 1s, I think you can.
Ones and 2s it can just be wiped out, but at 3 at least, you get halfway, it gets its shield no matter what.
Ooh, you got hit by Iron Burst because you were a physical attacker.
Okay.
Yeah, that's its ability.
That's my puppy. Ow! Hey.
He doesn't like you.
He does not. I wish you could change the order. Like, I would be like, wishy-washy, kill the shield so that...
Yeah, I have the
Then
wrong
the
time.
bunny can
Cinderace
move
is
it.
so fast.
Yeah.
He gets to go first.
Though it does do some damage when it loses the shields, so that's not too bad. And yeah, we didn't have to worry about that. Throw a Pokeball now. I'll throw an Ultra Ball, thank you. Oh, I'm getting low. I only have 60. I need to stock up soon.
I only do like 20 every time.
Well, because I'm catching every new thing.
No, I know
don't
that, but
have.
it's just I've never...
I did that. I bought, I think, 30 Ultra Balls, and then I, like... Oh, whatever town it was. And then I, like, walked right to the right of it, and there was, first it was a Liepard, and there was something else. There were 2 Pokemon.
Got it.
And I spent 12 Pokeballs each on these things, like, with a sliver of life throwing freaking Ultra Balls. So then... Like, I'd only bought 30 Ultra Balls, and after 2 Pokemon, I was down to, like, 4. So then I went back into the town and bought 100. Because, like, if it's going to take me 12 Ultra Balls to catch every single thing...
And last time I was here, I couldn't catch Bronzors, so come here, Bronzor. So if you guys find more raids, let me know. I'll join in with you.
I'm not actually in
Yeah.
the wild area just yet, so... I guess I'll fly there.
I'm just looking at anything interesting. I'm just checking what the raids have come out.
Yeah.
You gotta clear... Like, I usually check them, do the ones I like, and then later I'll come back and clear up the rest so that they respawn.
Fuck.
And then so hopefully something new and more interesting will spawn.
Yeah. Kinda wish you got experience for them, but you get the candy, so...
Yeah. Well, actually... 4-star of the... Picklebolts. Evo.
Oh, Charger Bug?
Sure. Or Galvantula, maybe?
Oh, Joltik's evolution.
Yes, Joltik.
Cool. I still need a Joltik. Haven't seen one of those yet.
I don't know where. I called her. Because you didn't look like a clown. I kept you. No clowns in my party.
Conkeldurr is a pretty good Pokemon from what I
He is a
remember.
very good Pokemon. He basically supplanted. He's basically a better.
Machamp?
Machamp. Yeah.
Really? Because I really like Machamp.
Like he's
my
like
favorite
Machamp's very
fighting
good
type.
and was sort of the gold standard of fighting types.
He's my favorite fighting type.
Mine is Lucario.
I didn't know Lucario was a fighting type.
I didn't know Lucario's in this game.
Lucario, and then I also have a soft spot for Hangoro's pretty nice, like design wise. I like him, and what's that thing's name? Brawler is Evo.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, sorry, and I almost forgot my other favorite because I'm pretty sure this is him. Maybe not. No, this wouldn't be him because he'd be fighting flying. Hawlucha.
Hawlucha doesn't evolve either.
No, yeah. But this is just pure fighting type.
What is that?
I don't know. Let's,
let me see. I might be able to tell you. That.
Oh, that's the timber.
Oh, the mid-form?
The little timber.
Which I don't have. I don't.
4-star if we want to do it.
Sure. I've also got one here that we can do when we're done.
And this is 4-star, not plus, I guess. I don't know what you call it. It's the rare one. It's the purpley streaming one.
Oh, I didn't.
So most raids have a red beam.
Oh yes.
This is the purple beam, which has better stats. I think it has.
Okay, I did notice those. I didn't know what they were.
I think it's got more better IDs. So what do I do? I invite others.
Yeah, invite others. Then we can.
So
let us know once that's
fighting type. So what's psychic?
Massively powerful Pokemon.
Yeah, psychic.
Are we sure?
I have no idea. I don't have a psychic on my team. I'll say that much. Yes, just for the lulz.
Have it with me because all of my Pokemon are still on jobs.
I think we'll be fine regardless.
We're gonna go with. I don't think Bug is weak to fighting.
I have no idea. You gonna go with Sizzlipede or Centiskorp or Beetle?
I like him. He's a solid party member.
Well, I guess.
Is he?
We'll just
Yeah,
pick
Bug.
Inteleon.
He is the guy that cold cocked Bede. Because Bede has all fairy types, and he's a Bug, and Bug.
He's good against Fairy?
Fairy and Psychic, and Bug hardcore. It's one of the two. Fairy, I think. Oh.
Yeah, you just gotta press. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. And then you gotta say yes, then we'll bypass.
Yeah, you tell me when to start. We're not waiting for a fourth.
Yeah. It'd be hilarious if there's someone just in the other.
Fighting is weak to Flying, Psychic, and Fairy. I usually have a.
Oh, it's about choke. Was not expecting that, but I.
Oh, I guess that's what he's doing. He was doing his
Okay, yeah.
flex.
Flapple!
I guess we'll go.
That's what you get to look like if you change your gear.
I really don't care what my character looks like. I really don't. It does not matter.
Got pink gloves. He's got pink socks.
Thanks for the help.
Oh, you. I'm a shield breaker.
I flew up high.
Thanks for the help.
Fly is super effective against him.
He's probably gonna die. Oh, Battleground got weird.
Battleground got. Oh, it did say weird. Okay.
It does something, I can't recall what it is though.
Ow!
Did indeed
why
hurt
does it keep
Inteleon.
hitting me?
Because I slipped in a tenor
I
on the
love how
way
you
in.
showed up in here, and your Flapple's like, huh? He's big. I'm gonna fuck right out of here.
Yeah.
That's probably because
That
this
did
guy's like
nothing.
Well, this guy's probably like level 50 something, and I'm.
Oh, okay. It got it down to the shield part. That's why I did nothing.
Yeah.
I don't understand how Flapple can fly with freaking apple core wings.
Hey, Pokemon.
The joke broke. Oh, Poet, and I didn't even realize. Probably said that like 4 times in this
And more than.
series so far.
He really doesn't like you. Good job.
No. My poor Inteleon.
Inteleon's awesome. Not as good as Cinderace. Much better than the other one.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Monkey Boom or whatever.
I was gonna make
Rillaboom.
Rillaboom, yeah.
I was gonna create some groupies. Cheer on! Yeah.
Go.
Go everybody!
Does that actually do anything?
I have no idea.
Hi guys.
What?
I'm here too, guys.
Just something like point.
I didn't really use fly, I used bounce. Oh, okay, well.
You got all the defense downs because of the broken shield, so
Yeah.
it was super easy to get.
I'm not gonna catch that.
I have a Pokeball.
I'll chuck a great ball.
I'll
I don't
throw
like
a Pokeball at
I
him.
don't need him. I really don't. Oh, there's. I'm getting other stuff. I didn't realize that it went down. I thought it was just.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're so cute.
Because you get TRs of whatever types
Yeah.
he is. The creature.
Yeah.
So this guy's fighting, so you got 3 fighting things.
I didn't realize I got more than one.
I've seen 1 or 2 usually on most, but the 4 ones are the first time I've seen like 3. So.
Do we want to do a Gigantamax Dreadnought after you guys are done catching it?
I wouldn't mind.
Okay. I guess we're doing a Gigantamax Dreadnought.
I'm actually not gonna. What I'm gonna do is.
Try to fight the food.
No, I'm gonna save this, start a new game, and get a groupie so that we can pass around some groupies.
Sounds like a good idea.
How far do you have to get so you can trade them?
I don't know yet. I think to the wild area. That's my
Can you
guess.
save and start another?
I'm gonna start a new account on my Switch.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright. Well, whenever you're ready, Andrew. I've let you in.
And if starting a new account massively overwrites my current account and I lose all of my progress, I will be furious. But
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
No, starting a new account should be fine.
Yeah.
'cause-
Yeah.
because I've done it with Breath of the Wild.
So challenge.
Yes.
This is water rock.
Close software, and then you
Grass.
create it under somebody else's.
So I'm gonna use Flapple again.
I actually have alternate accounts on this device, anyways, from Ian and Nicole playing Breath of the Wild before they bought their own Switches.
No worries. No worries, you got 2 minutes. I think I did one of these Gigantamax Dreadmaws on my own. Or maybe Chel helped me? I don't remember. Yeah, Toxtricity I thought, but Rock, it should... Will it actually even affect it?
Ground is the one that it doesn't.
Oh, really?
Ground
Okay.
is separate from rock. Because grounding, like with electricity.
Yeah, I always thought it was dumb to have it
Yeah,
just change it like that. Just have one.
And the opening video is unskippable.
It is gonna take a while.
The Eevee girl has Eevee.
Yeah.
Pikachu guy has Pikachu.
Quillfish is intimidate. Yeah, that thing's certainly intimidated by a quillfish. Also, I like that the Grav Apple is like an apple falling off the tree and hitting Newton on the head.
You should have named him Newton. I've officially named your Flapple.
Flapple Newton?
It is named Newton. You can even spell it Newton.
W-C-O-N.
He's a Newt.
Yeah. So you spell Newton.
No, you spell it N-E-U-T.
No.
Really?
Not for Isaac
You're
Newton.
thinking neutron.
Yeah, you're thinking like
But that's not Newton.
His eyes are huge.
Oh, shit.
So are yours, but we just don't say
Hey.
anything. Wow, I took it to half health.
Yeah.
He has a big shield.
Yeah, he does.
So it'll take a while.
Some of them take 2. Some attacks will
The
take
max
2.
attacks take out 2.
Oh, max take out 2?
So like you, when you hit him, you take out 2.
Bye, Evie.
I said, oh shit.
It hung on to it in its focus sash.
Yep. A couple of that focus sashes. It's really nice. Oh, that's focus sash.
Weird.
I thought it was a held item.
It is. You can give it to it.
And some of these guys have held items.
Oh.
Like that Eevee had one.
No, I just...
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately they got attacked again, because apparently they can attack twice.
Well, no, yeah, I think you didn't get buffeted by...
Possibly. I'm glad it doesn't say it for everybody. It just doesn't. It doesn't say, they were buffeted, they were buffeted, they were buffeted. Sounds like a weird name. Or a weird word, buffeted.
Any word is weird when you say it's 16. Yeah.
Bowl.
What's that from?
That's how I got your mother.
I've heard that before.
The best part of the joke is that other characters continue on the conversation they're having. And randomly in the background you can see Ted going,
Bowl.
Was he drunk at the time?
No, I think he's
just
eating
an
breakfast,
idiot.
I think. He's sitting with a bowl of cereal or something.
I do remember that. I have seen that.
And that's why he goes anywhere to sound bowl. Bowl. He's making like weird mouth shakes when he says it too. Like
Chel has several times since Avengers Endgame or Infinity War came out said something along the lines of, "You made that word up." And I'll go, "All words are made up."
Which just completely ignores the point that I was attempting to make. Which is why I hate when you do it.
But it's true. All words are made up.
Not in the last 6 seconds!
That's not what I said.
technically that was put better by Jimmy Carr.
Okay.
Didn't they do that on QI once? They were talking about which ones were made up place names, and then Jimmy was sort of like, technically all place names are made up.
Yeah, I always wonder how we came up with certain names. Like,
well,
I'm sure
in Canada, most of them are just names of places in Britain.
That, and a lot of them, I know that some of the places, like, some of the provinces came from, like, us perverting names that, like, the natives had for places.
Not as many as you'd think.
I'll throw a Pokeball, why the hell?
Like, some were like, I had actually a really...
Okay, so here's my question. If you set your skin tone to something, does it change your mother's skin tone too?
Probably. Hopefully.
No. Father could be different skin tone.
Because, like, when I made my first character,
game.
my person was like...
You don't have a father
Wait, it's all
in any of these games.
And then there's this guy in your house who's black, and I'm like, who the hell are you?
Yeah, mine disappeared into the game too.
Yeah, I didn't really care, to be honest.
Hey, Skull. Nice.
I got Surf, Scald, Liquidation, and Hydro Pump.
I don't remember.
got the exact same ones.
Right. I just put on my ugly ass hat.
I don't know what you think of our stuff, Andrew, but, like, our backpack, I love our backpack that we get.
It's okay, but I've changed mine, so
Ah.
I don't know what that says about me.
I like it.
Matt is in starting clothing.
Yeah.
He's never spent a penny on making his character look good.
I spent a lot of money.
So much money.
My character looks good. It doesn't
I
need
got to the third town and there's dresses and I'm like, oh, I'm going broke here.
Once I realized you can just, like, the Wildlands just prints money, I was just like, oh, okay, so I can spend whatever I want.
Yeah.
And just spend an hour in the Wildlands and make it all back. Okay, cool.
Meh. Meh, I say. Feck. Trouble with these Tyrogues.
I know I'm gonna have to catch another Pokemon at least. Because there's no way it's going to let me trade away my groupie if I don't have anything else.
Just catch a Wooloo or something.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be lucky like that one guy on
Catch the shiny Wooloo?
and immediately get a shiny Wooloo on your first frickin' Pokemon.
Ooh.
Also, there are multiple shiny types now in this game.
Well-
This.
What was that?
Dynamax Sizzle.
Yes.
Zillipede?
Yes. Have you started it? I need a Sizzlipede. Or I need a Gigantamax one anyway.
Oh, I need different.
No, but I also want all the candy that I can get, so... Like all these special candies. Yeah.
That looks super cool. It looks like a Chinese dragon.
So they've also continued the whole fire starter Chinese zodiac thing.
For
Starters.
Every fire starter after first has been a character in the Chinese zodiac. So.
Well, even Charmander is kind of a dragon. Charizard is a dragon.
No.
Charizard is the dragon.
It's specifically not a dragon, and that really annoys people.
Yes. What are you choosing for your...
I'm just... Oh, okay, so I can do that, or I can do... Oh, really? Ice is...
Yeah, it's
Firebug. Why did I think flying bug?
Because you're crazy.
Water, flying bug.
I haven't been paying attention to plot, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, there's Hop. Let's go over there.
Did you get your Grookey already?
No, not even close. I don't even have a Pokemon yet. You gotta watch the thing, and then go and put your bag on, and then visit.
So this is really high level, so this will actually, like, help.
Your Pelipper's really high level?
I traded for him, apparently. He's from Germany.
Oh. Have you done Wonder Trades?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that they don't call it Wonder Trade anymore, but...
Call it what you
have
want.
to click
it's the
it.
same thing.
You gotta be like, we're not waiting for anyone. We don't have friends.
I just wanted one that was high enough level that was... All my others are, like, low, high 30s.
So, with your Nintendo Online, can you just wait for anybody to show up?
They have to be... So you should get random people to show up. Actually, I'll get, if you get your Wi-Fi or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's on, I know I have it on my laptop, but I don't remember at all what the password is, so... But yes, technically you can see other people, and then one of the YouTubers I follow, did a thing where he posted a video and he was like, hey, everyone who follows me, just start putting your friend codes in the comments, and then post your friend code in the comments, and just subscribe to people, and like add them to your friends list. And then if they don't appear online for several days, remove them and add new people, and just keep going until you have like fill out the friends list. And then your stamps will always have people looking for raids and stuff like that, and you can just join in. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll do that, I guess. Because it sort of works. Like, it does sort of work. Just having random people, they'll show up and you can join them, but it's sort of hit or miss sometimes, and if you're not paying attention, you might open up your stamps and go, oh, there's someone with a raid I want to do, and you go click on it, and it's like 5 minutes ago, and it's already filled up, and they've gone and done it. I like his special attack when he goes all S.
The school of wishy-washy got burned.
I really like it.
So, I'm now choosing my Pokemon.
Okay.
We'll see how long it takes.
I really like Wishy-Washy. I like the design.
Oh, that? When it does that, it looks like a, what's that thing? The radiators. It looks like a radiator.
Yeah. Actually, that's probably what it...
Probably. What were you laughing at? Me not knowing what a radiator is called?
No, just looks like that.
Oh no, I like Wishy-Washy's design. I like when it's at max health.
It's schooling.
It's the schooling, and
it's
a ton of them,
looks
and
really
then it
cool.
drops down to 1, and they all move like there's a big fish. That's a cool idea.
And that it's incredibly weak when it gets down to only 1 again?
It's not a great Pokemon, but
it is not.
The design is really interesting.
As much as I hate Grookey's fully evolved form, it did amuse me all throughout the game when Hop would send out his Grookey and then whatever the hell the mid-form of his Grookey, and it's like, I'm poking you with a stick. Now I'm poking you with a larger stick.
Wait, Hop would use Grookey? You're Italian. I thought Hop would use...
His Hop is Grookey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you would be fading. You'd have Simspark.
Yeah.
Or Swellbutter.
Because they're dumb and they made it to...
And then Leon takes the third.
Yeah, but we don't fight him at all throughout the game until the end.
I assume he has a max.
Yeah, I'm sure. I assume he'll have that.
That's my assumption. When I saw him doing that, I was like, oh, okay, so he'll have that at max level when we go and face it.
And now I don't need to evolve my current thing.
Oh, so if I choose Grookey, then we're all idiots.
Why?
Because we leave the score buddy out there.
You leave the score money where?
Leon
Nobody
gets it.
wants the score buddy. He's just standing there being like...
The worst is Sova look, because he looks sad all the time.
Yeah,
so when no one
Sova's
picks
stupid.
him, he looks really, really sad.
Yeah. and then he turns into like this emo kid.
It's why, because he was sad. If you could. This is getting more worn out.
Go far away too. That's
Can I
again.
send you? Never mind, I was battling my own. Cheap as fuck. I just wanted another one.
Blaze kick.
Heat Crash, Blaze Cook, and Flare Blitz. And a Figgy Berry. What was the... I don't know if you'll know this, but there was a berry that was incredibly hard for you to get back in the day in... It was on like an island in one of the Sevi Isles in...
I missed out on most everything. Post red and blue.
Okay.
But pre X and Y.
Okay. Yeah, there was a really... really hard to get berry that everyone was like, oh, it's impossible to get this thing. You can get like one every like 10 years or whatever. But you needed it for something. It was ridiculous.
Beat you with a stick.
I've got 2 raids right beside each other up here that I can get us in.
I know. Almost pretty respect. I got like 2 more shit ones.
What?
I
Sorry?
got 2 more bad ones and then mine.
2 more bad what?
Raids.
Raids. Like 2 raids that I looked at and they were just like, yeah.
Ah. That's the chunky squirrel.
Reading or whatever his name is.
Yeah, green. Chunky monkey. Except not a monkey.
Tricky monkey except squirrel.
Yeah, and I've got the Galvantula.
And I've got, I think that's, I don't know what that is.
Well, like, oh, it's
Is that your Orbeetle?
Who's the little topsy-turvy? It looks like a top.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Baltoy. It's the
Baltoy
evolved
and
Baltoy.
Oh, it's a
Evolve.
clay doll.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's a 5-star. Do you want to do that?
Can you? like,
Probably.
is it like doable?
Probably. If Chel was here,
I
it
can't
definitely
play.
would be. I know. Let's do it.
Let's find something strong enough to.
So, do you have an app that you're just looking these on, or? Oh, okay.
Just a type app.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna cut us off for